Hey guys, I'm Carlos, and today I wanted to tell you guys a very interesting story time. Yeah, I I don't know how it happened, but I managed to get stabbed with scissors by a girl. Now, let me backtrack a bit. So this took place in 6th grade. All you really need to know is it had to do with the after school program that I'm so infamous for talking about. Yeah, it happened then. This is very short cuz it's weird and hazy how it happened. So I was walking into another club because how my after school program works, in case you haven't heard, is we have all sorts of clubs after a specific time frame of doing homework. And during those clubs, some of them can close, some other ones can open. It all works on a schedule, right? And I don't even remember what this club was. It was some like quiet time kind of club. So I walk in to this classroom and the teacher's like, "Hey, I didn't actually hear that you were coming over here." And I was like, "Oh, well, our club over there just shut down for the day, so I decided to come here." He was like, "Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, you were assigned over there, so yeah, it makes sense you'd come over here. Sweet, just take a seat anywhere and enjoy yourself." I was like, "Cool, thanks." And yeah, after that, it was really relaxed. Now, you guys are probably thinking, okay, but when do you get stabbed? Because frankly, I have a vendetta against you. Don't worry, it's coming there. It's getting there. Just give it a moment, won't you? So I sit down in a little corner, and I am just on my phone at that point. I don't even know what I was doing. I was probably just scrolling through Discord because I used to do that a lot when I was in 20 million servers. And after that, I saw a friend, well, not really a friend, but a mutual friend walk in. It was boring, and I was still like kind of in a more extroverted way as I was in my first year of middle school. So I walk up and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "Hey, not much, just my club shut down for the day." And I was like, "Oh, really? Mine did too." And this mutual friend knew this girl in the class. And this girl was legit sitting right next to the door. And she was over there. I don't know what she was doing. I think she used to be a really big arts person. I don't know to this day, but it seemed like she was drawing. So we're going to say she was drawing. And he looks at this girl and he's like, "Hey, Sarah." Sarah's not her actual name, but for the sake of the story, the usual thing. So Sarah looks up and she's like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And I was like, "What's up, Sarah?" And she looks at me weird. She was like, "Hey." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Didn't know we had some weird beef going on, but okay. Sure, dude. And they're just talking, and I'm just kind of there. And she looks at me and she's like, "Do you need something?" And I was like, "No, just standing next to the mutual, I guess, because that's how this kind of thing works, I guess." And she was like, "Okay, well, you're just kind of hovering." And I was like, "Okay, I didn't mean to hover. Frankly, I'm not even hovering near you. I'm standing closer to the door than the both of you. So, yeah, there's not a lot of hovering going on." She's like, "Are you really trying to start an argument with me?" And I was like, "No, I'm just saying that I'm closer to the door than you. So I don't get what the problem is." She was like, "If you want to make a problem, then we can make a problem." And I was like, "What?" Because it's 6th grade, guys. You don't expect this. So I was like, "Oh, uh, no, frankly, I don't want a problem. Just, I'm telling you how it is. And I'm closer to the door than you two. So I don't get why it's a weird thing with you." She was like, "You know what? You know what? I have something for this." And in the back of my mind, I'm like, "Have something for what? What's going on right now?" And I look at this mutual and he looks at me and he shrugs. And I'm like, "Dude, what's going on?" And she's digging through her pencil bag, and I was like, "Oh, okay. I wonder what she's doing." She's like, "Hey, can you bring your hand to my table?" She says it in like that soft way, like kind of how I just did it. I was like, "Oh, whoa, what's going on? I'm like, okay. And I'm kind of like, oh, I wonder what she's about to do. Is she gonna hold my hand or something? And because you know how hormonal teenage children are. It's terrible. It's horrible. Don't be a teenager. Would not recommend it. Y'all are just there like it's too late for us. But yeah, so I put my hand on the table and I'm thinking, what is she about to do? She pulls out this giant fucking pair of scissors. And guys, this is like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like the classic huge metal looking scissors. It's in the thumbnail, definitely. But she pulls those out, and if you guys have ever played that one game that for some reason every kid at my school used to think they were a badass for doing, which was the one where you have the knife and you're like tapping in between your fingers, then you know what I'm talking about. For some reason at our school we used to do it all the time with pencils. I don't know why, but it was just like a weird thing. Or who knows, maybe I was just in a weird friend group, which I was. But she starts doing it with my hand. And I'm like, what the fuck? And she looks like she's about to stab my fucking pinky off because she stops because it's like back forth back forth back forth back forth, right? And it's just like how it is on screen right now. And she's doing that, but then she stops like halfway to my pinky, and then she raises the fucking scissors up, and I'm like, dude, wait, hold on, I like my pinky. And she was like, yeah, now you'll think twice. Think twice about what? Because I was like, guys, I was just standing there. Think twice about what? She's like, you'll think twice about hovering near me. I wasn't hovering near you. And by then the teacher came along. He was like, "Hey, is there an issue here?" And I was like, "My finger." And he was like, "What's wrong with your finger?" And I'm just in shock. And guys, that mutual friend just doesn't give a fuck. He's just sitting there like, "Oh, this is a regular day." No, what the fuck? And I'm sitting there and I'm still processing what the hell just happened. And she's giving like a nice little smile, and she's like, "Oh, there's no problem." And then the teacher's like, "Okay." He walks away, and I'm sitting there left stunned, speechless, in complete disbelief. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck just did you just try stabbing me?" She's like, "Maybe I did." I was like, "You're fucking crazy." She's like, "Maybe I am." And I was like, what the fuck?" Wow, I did not expect this to be that longish of a story. But yeah, sorry for the weird upload schedule. I know I missed an upload for last week. This week though, I wanted to make it up to you guys by bringing you two things. If you guys are going to stay tuned for my announcement video that's coming out probably in a day or two, then I'd say definitely stick around for that. I'm technically uploading 3 times this week. Just one of them is an announcement video, so I don't really count announcement videos as an upload. But either way, I'm going to stop yapping. Hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Peace, peace.